you got to know what you want and where you want to go. That's what I heard, so I took the advice, knowing that there would be some sacrifice. I said I'll go to work, maybe try to be a clerk, to see how it'd go. I'm making $7 an hour, and they said it was a place I could grow. Well, I feel I don't fit here. It would appear that I ain't cut out to be the man of the year. I'm just playing this game, trying to be the same as all the morning drivers stuck in the middle lane. I said I pulled myself up by my old bootstraps, show up at work and try to shut my trap. It ain't working too well, my boss can tell that I ain't supposed to be in this workman's hell. No, 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 no. I'm called into the office for the second time. He says it ain't working. I can leave anytime. So I grab my stuff and out I go. Head to my car and I hear the echo of my heart telling me that I should follow my dreams. It's confirmed I don't fit there. The boss, he made it clear that I ain't cut out to be the man of the year. I was just playing that game, trying to be the same as all the morning drivers stuck in the middle lane. I try to pull myself up by my old bootstraps, show up at work and try to shut my trap. That didn't go too well, as you can tell, and I ain't supposed to be in that workman's hell. No, 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 no. Trap that didn't go too well. We can tell. No, 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 no.
Let's try that again. Hola, gang! Hit the wrong button there. The wrong scene. Welcome to Disney's California Adventure. We're here above Paradise Pier. And then Steve starts it off with $1 super chat. Even before we get started, Steve, one of our new mods, by the way, keeping the chat classy. Self high five. Steve, thank you very much, sir. Okay, so let us go and see who's in here, who's lurking in the chat. Okay, the unknown was in here like an hour before the chat. No, actually 2 hours before the chat. I don't know if he's still hanging around, but if you are, welcome to California Adventure. Steve's here, of course, as we all saw. Eric is here, our other mod, keeping the chat classy. Let's see. Going down the list. Off Kilter is in the house. Welcome. Let's see. Going on down. Geez. Jerome Johnson, welcome. Sir Boomer and Ben Shill, welcome. Sonic's fan is here. Yeah, having a good week so far. I mean, it just started, so give it a chance to get rotten. Jackson's 45, welcome to the show. Michael Boyce is in the house singing the Muffin Man song. And Tom Stovall's here. Welcome, sir. Xbox Fanatic, how you doing, man? Kippy Luv, who I watched a live stream of his earlier as he was walking to the store through town, and it was quite the show. It was pretty exciting, to tell you the truth. That gadget girl, hola to you, welcome. And yeah, eating your hair, Tom or Kippy. There we go. That's who we got so far. Hold on. Yep, that's who we got so far. So hola everybody. Of course, tonight's show is sponsored by 7-Eleven, 5101 Northeast 112th Avenue. They supply the chow for the chat, and I'm having pizza tonight, pepperoni pizza, and we have another joke from Andrea. So let's check this out. Okay, first of all, there is the pizza box right there. So let's check out this joke from Andrea. Let's see what she says. She always leaves a little thing so it doesn't get all messy. It says, a friend of mine tried to annoy me with bird puns, but I quickly realized two can play at that game. Oh, that was silly. That's a silly one, Andrea. Very good. That was funny. And now the best part, the pizza. Oh, let's grab me a slice. Oh, and I didn't tell her onions, and of course she put onions on there. She remembered. I always remind them, but with Andrea, you just don't even have to remind her. She knows. So anyway, there is that pepperoni pizza with my onions on it right there. I don't want to tilt it too much, otherwise it's going to fall on the floor. And we don't want to do that. The show was terrible. What show are we talking about? Oh, by the way, that's what I'm shaking up. I've got to have Parmesan cheese on my Kippy Luv sent $5 through the super chat. My #1 favorite live friend. No, you. Everybody gives Kippy a self high five. Thank you, sir, very much. I appreciate that more than you will ever know. So let's go ahead and put the Parmesan. I'm sure you've seen it before. It's quite exciting to put Parmesan on your pizza. Sometimes I put like those little red pepper packets too, very rarely, and in moderation, of course. Pink Lady and Jeff. I've never heard of it. I guess if it's horrible, I guess that's not a problem, is it? Yes, eat your hair and high five to Kippy. Yes, Andrea crafts the most fabulous of pizzas. So here we go. Are you ready for this? Good stuff, good stuff. I mean, you can't friggin' beat the price. It's like $5 and $5.55. I mean, they have sales on it for $5, but $5.55 regular price. You can't beat that. That's cheaper than Little Caesars. And depending on what you get, it's just as good, if not better, than Little Caesars. Just depends on your opinions. And then I've got my dark roast, my Brazilian dark roast. I plan on doing the African, the Africa blend today, but I didn't get a screenshot, so I didn't know what was in it. I always wanted to tell you guys what exactly is in this thing, so I decided against it. But anyway, I don't like the way the chat cuts off on the video. It cuts off on the right-hand side, and I don't understand why. I'm going to have to fool around with it. I don't know if it's just the way it is and if I can't change it, but it kind of bugs me. Andrea is Andrea is awesome. Yes, she is. If she does say so herself, which she does. Stop to troll already? Well, good job, guys. Good job. There at the button, the troll killers of the channel. Mickey Mouse is watching my back. Okay, thank you, Mickey. Oh, well, you're talking about on the Ferris wheel. Of course he is. Mickey's always got my back. Troll Buster. Something strange in the neighborhood. It was a short-lived TV train wreck. It only lasted 7 seasons. That sounds icky. Andrea sneaking in the back, watching on her phone. Say hey to Austin. Stone Cold. I call him Stone Cold. I call him Austin City Limits. I call him Austin Aries. I got a million different names for that guy. Hey, the most random Mr. Sean's in the house. How you doing, sir? Ah, you're on a break, so wiener. Okay. So, we've got some Disneyland trivia tonight that we're gonna play. Oh, there he is. You want me to take care of him, or do you want to take care of him? Come on, guys. Like that. Let's see. Anyway, we got some trivia tonight. I figured we'd do some Disneyland trivia tonight. They used a lot of Curry. Curry Man! I miss him. You guys who are pro wrestling fans, remember Curry Man in TNA? I loved him. Christopher Daniels, the original Curry Man. I loved his gimmick. It was goofier than crap, but I loved his gimmick. Nailed him. Good job, buddies. Okay, so anyway, Disneyland trivia. I wanted to show you something else. Just this last week, I got an email from XSplit. I kind of use XSplit, and I also use OBS, depending on what I'm doing, for my streaming software. And they had a contest that said, shoot a 15-second video. In fact, you guys who follow me on Facebook, you already know about this. So just plug your ears, or here's a rerun. They had a contest that said, make a 15-second video of yourself in your natural streaming environment, and that's it. 15 seconds. You know, what can you do in 15 seconds? So I went ahead and just shot a little 15-second webcam video that said, hi, I'm Tony from Old Nerd Reviews. This is my natural environment, and this is my natural environment, and that was it. And I won the contest. You know, there were multiple winners, but I won the contest. I want to show you what I won too. It's very cool because you remember the last stream I was talking to you about the focus on my webcam is slightly off and there's no way to fix it. It's a 920 Logitech, and it just, some of them, if not all of them, are just naturally unfocused. So what you need to do is actually get inside these things, take needle nose pliers, and turn the focus a little bit to the point where it's focused. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to open up my webcam. So I was just complaining about it, and all of a sudden they have this contest where I won a 922 webcam. Let me go ahead and show this to you. Where are we? Desktop. There we go. Oh, no, that's the Disney trivia. There we go. That is the webcam right there. That is a Logitech C922 ProStream webcam. It shoots in 1020 or 1080 at 30 frames per second, or 720 at 60 frames per second, which I'll be shooting in. This is specifically made for streamers, and it's also got the what they call background replacement technology. For some reason it keeps wanting to show the big one, which I don't know if it takes out the necessity of having a green screen, and I don't know how good it works, but this is specifically for, here, I'll go ahead and shoot you the link if you want to read more about it. Let me go ahead and cut and paste that there. And I'll go back to full screen. There we go. And I will put this in right there for you. And you can check that out. It is very cool. This is an $80 webcam, and I'm just absolutely pumped about it. Got another tweet from him today that said it will be in the mail, and I should get it by this week. So anyway, pretty cool. Hey, John McCormick. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Great high fives all around. That's right. What do I think of Toys? Hey, Rare. What do I think of Toys R Us? Well, they're going out of business. So I bet if you can go down to a local Toys R Us, you can probably get some pretty good deals if you want something down there. Alrighty then. Off to a rousing start. So has anybody done anything fun or exciting this week? I haven't been walking this week in the morning, and I've been bummed out because the weather has really sucked. It looked like it was actually getting to be spring with sun and a little bit of warmth to the point where I was taking morning walks every morning. And now it's just like gone all to crap. It really sucks. I don't know why. It did. Steve, your super chat went through. Oh, 2 minutes ago? I don't know why it didn't come up, but it came through. But for some reason, the alert didn't come up. I don't know why. But it did come through. Thank you, Steve, for another $1. Appreciate that. Went to Silverball Pinball Museum. That's cool. Tell me about it. Slept through most of the week. Michael slept through most of the week. Got to catch up on missed sleep. Don't we all? As we get older and older, we need to catch up on sleep. Todd Riddle is in the house. Welcome, sir. Hey, Uncle Tony, how's it going there? Well, just fine, nephew. I'm about to go for a short walk shortly. A short walk shortly. And Tom is starting a new job in 2 weeks. Finally, we'll be done. Oh, so you've been doing security. Aha. Well, thank you, Rent-A-Troll. I'll take that $2 and you can say whatever the hell you want as long as you throw me money. That's the fun. That's the fun. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Run a troll with a $2 donation. Let's everybody self-high-five this dude. Especially when I lost an hour. Yeah, that's rough. That threw me off for a few days myself. It really sucked. I mean, whenever they do that, I don't understand why we still have daylight savings time. It just throws you off every time the clock changes. It just bites. Speaking of bites, I'm going to take another one. Well, nice to have the subscription there. Welcome, welcome, sir. Good to have you, he says with a question mark. You're in an elevator? Sean, are you doing Postmates? Tom Stovall with $1.99. Combating the trolls. That's what Tom has just done. He combated the trolls. Tony is righteous and rocks. Well, I don't know about rocks, but I am pretty righteous. Thank you, sir. Self high five, Tom. Thank you, sir. $1.99. I can buy myself a sandwich. Rock and roll. That works. Oh. Who is the dude on the self high five? That is DDP. Diamond Dallas Page. Started out in, I'm not sure exactly where he started out. The first time I saw him was in the WCW. When it was like NWA, when it was Georgia and stuff like that. That's where I first saw Diamond Dallas Page. And then they brought him into, you know, he went on in WCW, and then they brought him into WWE for a while. And of course, you know, just kind of screwed with him. I had a feud going on with The Undertaker for a while where he was stalking his wife, supposedly, and it wasn't bad. They just, you know, every time WWE gets a hold of talent from anywhere, they either don't know what to do with them or they just hose them. I don't get it. So you're posting it up. So you must be are you in an office building delivering? Todd says, Tony, did you know when I was born? No, I didn't know you when you were born. My name then was Eric Wayne Biddle. Went from a biddle to a riddle, I guess. Eric Wayne Biddle. I like that. I like that too. It sounds very proper. Off kilter. My weekend was spent on the stack of anime that came in the mail. Well, more power to you, dude. Whatever floats your boat. Started in the Sonic. He started as a manager? Wait, holy crap. I do remember that vaguely, and I like the AWA. I really thought that was a good federation. I loved AWA. They did some great stuff. They had some great people. But yeah, I had forgotten that totally, and I just vaguely remember it now that you mention it. Dilbert Doe, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It is not. Michael says one of the KFC Colonel Sanders is Nature Boy Ric Flair. You're lying. There's no way. You're no way. Yeah, now I know about Reba, but you're not serious, Michael, are you? If you have, I haven't seen that commercial yet. I would recognize that immediately. I'd probably post it on my Twitter or my Facebook. I've been working on the website a lot too. If you haven't seen the new website that I got going with Wix. Wix is awesome. I didn't know how awesome they were, but they're so easy to use. You can go to oldnerdreviews.com. Check out the website. It's coming along pretty cool. I like it. Many of the buildings downtown are filled with apartments. Oh, okay. So you're going to an apartment. Gotcha. Oh, Steve with a super chat for $2. It's Moist Monday. Okay. It obviously is because the weather is acting up. Thank you, Steve. Self high five. You're going to end up with a flat nose as many self high fives as you're getting. No, you're right, Sonic fan. WWE does not care about outside talent. That's the trouble. Before that, all the territories worked together. It was great. But Vince has always been a turd. In the slam down, Flair dressed as Sanders. What is the slam down? ECW. I didn't care that much for ECW. I really didn't. Well, I mean, it's definitely not a family friendly show. And they just, I don't know, instead of keeping a kayfabe and doing wrestling the way it should be, I mean, they actually did damage to each other. Jeez, something stuck in my throat. I don't remember that, Sonic fan. DDP was in WrestleMania 6 or so, riding in a Cadillac in an entrance for Randy Savage or somebody else. I do not remember that. I'll have to go back and look. So WrestleMania 6 or after, a little after, huh? Okay, I'll have to check that out, Michael. SmackDown, the other chicken guy on live TV. It sounds like a hoot. Hey, Rose, welcome. Now, his dad built the empire. Vince, you know, I don't know. Anybody can make a lot of money. But when you make a lot of money and you do it just doing business the wrong way, I don't see that as successful. I see that as just, I don't know. I don't know. There's an exploding monkey drinking pink lemonade in San Francisco while listening to Marilyn and Yellow Magic Orchestra. Well, that's interesting. I'll take your word for it. No, video where it didn't happen. Major League Wrestling? I don't know about that one. I'll have to check that out. Just signed with being Sports USA for TV shows starting April 20th at 8. Oh, speaking of premieres, who's going to watch Roseanne? Steve with another $1 super chat. You dang guy. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Self high five to flatten Steve's nose, everybody. I was going to say, who's going to watch the Roseanne premiere tomorrow night? Raise your hand. I'm going to watch it because I'm intrigued. You know, all I've seen is trailers. So it's really hard to say. What's somebody like? Hey, Soy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Triple H is about to take over anyway. You know, I don't know exactly. Is Paul running NXT? Because if he would implement what he's doing or whoever's doing with NXT into prime time, into the Raw and SmackDown, they would have some good product again. Because I like NXT. I'm glad they've kept Eric Young in NXT. I was sad that they pulled Joe up from NXT. And didn't they start AJ in NXT also? I was sad that they moved those two up. They should have kept them there. And Bobby Roode. They should have kept Bobby Roode in NXT also. I'm sad that TNA lost all those guys because that was just, you know, more of a slippery slope for TNA to go down the tubes. Trying to make a lot of money. Well, aren't we all, Sean? Aren't we all? Keep this wonderful channel going forever. I'll do my best. Thank you, sir. Oh, I had the Land of 1,000 Dances on 12-inch vinyl. I did. It was an extended version on 12-inch vinyl. It was great. And I mean, you can see the video still on YouTube. They say Vince McMahon's family worked with the New York Mafia. Never know. Wouldn't surprise me. Hey, Richard Bale, welcome to the stream. Steve is definitely making it rain, Dilbert. I love that name, Dilbert Doe. That's sweet. Sweaty, welcome to the show. Yeah, I am going to watch Roseanne tomorrow night, just out of curiosity to see how it goes. Anybody can make a trailer look good. So I want to at least see a couple of the shows. And, you know, usually with a new show, the first few episodes are not, you know, they're going, well, this one's going to ride off the coattails of what it was. But the first few, at least the first few shows are kind of in development. But since these characters are already developed because of the old show, I think it's going to, I'm hoping that it's going to take off right where it left off, except for like the last couple seasons. Last couple seasons of Roseanne sucked. But it looks like they're going back to the golden stuff. We'll see. Gordon, yeah, I'm surprised that Gordon has never done Raw. You would think that Vince would have had Gordon in to do Raw sometime or SmackDown. I like John Goodman, but I was pretty burned by the last couple seasons before. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And Soy loves Roseanne. Been waiting for the show to come back. Got her to autograph a photo for me a few years ago. Very cool. Very cool. And Tom might watch it. Rippy Kippy donated $1 through Super Chat. Thank you, Rippy, you dang guy. You've been ripping those street people off. I know where you're getting your money. You've been rolling the bums on the street. Self high five, sir. Thank you. No, I did not watch The Terror. I've seen the, I saw the trailer, Rose, and I'm thinking I might give it a look and see what that's like. I did watch Walking Dead last night, and it was another good one, although the episode before was fabulous. I think it's getting pretty hairy. Yeah, the Cobra Kai rare on for the new Karate Kid television show. That looks like it might be pretty good. I'm kind of sad that it's only on YouTube Red, because I don't have the YouTube Red and I'm not signing up just to watch it. That kind of is weird. Hey, Paul. Paul. When are you going to play video games on Twitch again? I may play tonight, just impromptu. Definitely playing tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific. So there you go. Dilbert Doe is the greatest commenter of all time. Oh, when Bischoff? Well, actually, Vince brought the NWO in, Michael, supposedly, to kill WWE. New Full House was pretty good. I didn't like it, so I watched a few episodes, and it was less family-friendly than I remember in the original one. I didn't like it, so I just stopped watching it. Going portable on this side. Alrighty, Todd. Todd is going mobile. New Japan Pro Wrestling. Every once in a while I tune into it, not on a regular basis though. Richard has got a storyline all written out for The Undertaker and Gordon Ramsay. Eric says Terror was good. Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out. Oh, Kippy's competing with Steve. Watch Roseanne on the Kimmel show. John, did I say hello to you, John? I just realized you were in. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. Watch Roseanne on the Kimmel show. I was proud she stood up for what she believed in. Even if she couldn't remember what it was. It's based on a true story of British Arctic explorers who never returned. That sounds like it might be pretty good. I might be pretty interested in that. What game am I planning on playing? Well, I'll probably either do... I think I'm probably going to do some more My Time at Porsche. Or I might drive again. I finally figured out why my game... Steve donated $1 through Super Chat. Thanks, Steve, for that $1 through Super Chat. I appreciate it very much. I finally figured out why my game wasn't working when I tried to play ATS last time on Twitch. Supposedly, I Googled it, and supposedly I have to play it as a DirectX EXE instead of just bringing it up normal. And I didn't have to do that through XSplit, so I'm not sure what the difference is that's causing that through OBS, but I'm going to try that. Hopefully I'll get it working because I want to drive some more. A live action Street Fighter 2 show. Well, we'll see how that goes. We saw how the movies went. Did you know the kid on last night's Walking Dead is the brother of the girl who played Carlos's daughter who turned... So, are you talking the little kid who threatened all of the saviors and nobody knows where he is right now? I'm assuming that's who you're talking about. That's the only one I can think of. Yeah, The Walking Dead last night was pretty brutal. Although, like I said, I like the week before better. I mean, with Rick and Negan battling it out. I don't know why he doesn't just kill that guy. He could easily kill him, but you got to keep the show going, right? Well, Simon is an interesting character, John. I mean, I like him for the character that he is. I don't like him as the bad guy that he is, but his character is pretty well mapped out. He's kind of comical. But believe me, I'm going to love seeing him bite it. And if our side doesn't get him, Negan's going to, because of what he did. He went against Negan, and you don't do that. Otherwise, you meet Lucille in the head. Oh, Steve, be careful with the emotes. Sometimes, I think it's Nightbot will catch that, and he'll actually set you on a timeout. Probably won't do it because you're a mod. I bet that's why it didn't happen. I hate snakes too. Actually, I hate spiders worse. Snakes really don't bother me that much, but spiders just creep me the hell out. Right, right. Yeah, Carol had her daughter who turned on Herschel's farm. Oh, it's her real life brother. That's very cool. Keeping it all in the family. Nice. Hey, Richard. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by, man. Anyway, we got to get on with some of these questions. How many of you are Disneyland fans? Or Disney fans, period? Of course, it was better when Walt was around because he had total control over everything. And when Roy was around, too. Well, see, Rick went ahead and set Lucille on fire. Oh, Tom, you like spiders. That's creepy. Do you guys want to do this? Do you guys want to do the trivia? Or do you just want to gab? I'll leave it up to you. You tell me. I haven't heard from that gadget girl. Disneyland? Only if you ride the teacups. Soy says trivia. So we got one vote for trivia. And if nobody else says anything, then one vote wins. Steve evened it up with just chat. While you guys discuss, I'm going to put this pizza in the fridge. I'm just walking along the boardwalk here. This is actually my favorite part of Disneyland is California Adventure. I would much rather, if I had to choose between going to Disneyland or California Adventure, I would choose California Adventure over it. Although California Adventure does not have the Haunted Mansion. That's my favorite ride. Oh, that gadget girl. Alrighty, still watching. Richard Bale is going to stay up. Okay. Richard says trivia. Oh, geez. Okay, so Soy says trivia. Steve says chat. Richard says trivia. We already heard from you, Steve. You're trying to double dip. John says trivia chat. Oh, both. Eric says chat. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's just go ahead and do a couple then. I mean, we've only got like 15 minutes left in the live chat. So let's just do a couple. Okay. First question, and I'll just pick and choose. I got this trivia off of a website, and I'll just pick and choose as we go. Okay, what is the name of the song that is heard throughout the Haunted Mansion? We have Disney World in Orlando. Kippy outdoes the Steve Stir with $2. Trivia all about Steve. Oh, trivia about Steve. I don't know enough about Steve. But thank you, Kippy, for that $2 donation. So high five, sir. You've been rolling those bums. I know it. Okay. So anyway, what was the name of the song that is heard throughout the Haunted Mansion? Steve is out doing Kippy. Oh, they're having a battle. They're having a super chat battle. Steve for $3. Kippy for $2. Oh, Steve does a body slam. Thank you, Steve, for $3. I appreciate that. Spooky, scary skeletons. Nope. He died before it finished. Walt Disney World. Yep, he did. Okay. No, the answer is Grim Grinning Ghosts. It says the song starting out with a sorrowful melody. And a burp. It goes through several changes throughout the ride before finishing with a catchy beat in 1995. Imagineers interrupted the tune with a spooky version of the Bridal March by Richard Wagner in the attic section of the ride. Kippy! Kippy with $2. Thank you, Kippy. 715, Kippy! Okay, so it's Grim Grinning Ghosts. And I actually have, I'll show you let's see if I have it down here. Let me see, where is it? There's one. Yeah. These I got at Disneyland, which is actually very cool. This is the entire soundtrack to the Haunted Mansion. Let me go back to the thing. Entire soundtrack to the Haunted Mansion, and it's got all this stuff on there. See, it's also got stuff from Walt Disney World, Tokyo, Disneyland, Phantom Manor. If you guys have never heard the soundtrack to Phantom Manor, that would be a heck of a thing. Steve with a super chat of 201. $2.01. Oh, he's batting 1,000. Kippy's got you on the run. Thank you, Steve. So anyway, if you've never heard Phantom Manor, if you've never seen Phantom Manor, the voice of the ghost host is Vincent Price. The original voice is Vincent Price, and Phantom Manor is actually a very spooky version of the Haunted Mansion. It's creepy, but I love it. You look it up on YouTube, and I'm sure you can find the entire ride soundtrack to Phantom Manor. I believe there's some videos out there that people have taken too. It's really creepy. It's good stuff. The older ride at Disneyland is It's a Small World. Absolutely. That was in the New York World's Fair, wasn't it? $10 is my limit, so I bow to Steve. Steve. You Kippy concedes. How much was the damage on the CD? I think this was like $12, I believe. It's been years and years. This thing has been out of print forever. And then the other one that I got was right there.
Yeah.
Hellraiser is hosting me. Where have you been, Vengeance? Thank you, Hellraiser, for the host. Anyway, Pirates of the Caribbean, 33 years. See, you can tell it's been a while since I've gotten that, but there is some of the tracks on the back. I don't know if you can see it. 25 tracks of audio, including the entire Disneyland attraction soundtrack. Ooh, I need goggles for this. The Enchanted Forest. Yeah, I've been to the Enchanted Forest right here in, well, down in Oregon. It's fun. It's a cute little place. The entire Disneyland attraction soundtrack in a new digital stereo mix, music and dialogue never heard in the attraction, original recording sessions featuring Paul Frees, recordings of Walt Disney introducing pirates to the world. That's fun, hearing Walt talk about the ride that's coming up when it was just being made. That's always fun. I love behind the scenes stuff like that. But yeah. And I think this was about the same price. I think it was like $12, $15, something like that. Kippy, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. I love the tikis. In the tiki room. That's fun. I love that so much. You're going now. Okay, thanks, Richard. Appreciate you stopping in, sir, and visiting for a while. I'll see you over on Twitch whenever you can. Fell asleep because I was so tired when I got home. Did you have a hard day at work? Or a good day at work?
High five.
Dilbert Doe. Woo, 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 muchacho. I can't do it like Joey. Thank you, sir, for $1.99, Dilbert. I appreciate that very much. Everybody give Dilbert a self high five. DDP is making special guest appearances very often tonight, which I don't mind at all. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I have a question. How do you feel about CenturyLink? How do I feel? I've got a video out on it that went through the roof after I released it. Look it up. You'll see how I feel about CenturyLink. Been to Six Flags, Cedar Point, and Wild Adventures, but never seen... So you've never been to Disneyland, Kippy? I'm sorry. I feel sad. I'm sad for you. Todd Riddle is back from his walk. Are you all sweaty and tired? Been a hard day. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your hard day, sir. I hope it gets a lot better. And DD? Could be, Kippy. Do you have a review about Xfinity? I do not have a review about Xfinity, aside from saying many times in live chats and stuff that I love Xfinity. They have done me right for the years that I've been with them now. After I dropped CenturyLink and went over there, it's like night and day. Just solid connection. It's like in 2 years, 2.5 years maybe, something like that, it's dropped like twice, and it came right back. They keep raising my speeds too. I think I'm up to like 280 down and 12 up. I wish they'd start increasing the upload speeds, because in order to stream you need better upload speeds, but I've got like 12, and I mean that's more than enough for what I have right now. But if I want to start streaming at 60 frames and some really high intensity games, then I'll probably need a little bit more. So I hope they start increasing their upload speed. But like, I get 280 down. They like upgraded me for free from 2 to 250 and then to 280 for free. So it's crazy. Slowly getting rich. That's true. Oh, farts to you too, Hellraiser. Sorry about not talking much. That's okay. You don't have to be sorry about that. The Gadget Girl? Not at all. The walking went pretty fast because I don't screw around at all. But yeah, well, you didn't stop to look at the squirrels? You always got to stop to look at the squirrels, man. Need a hot shower. I didn't shower at all today, hence the hat. I showered yesterday. I usually don't shower every day. I usually do it like every other day. Yes, Disneyland opened in 1955 and ABC TV had the opening on the... Yeah, and you can see it on YouTube. You can see the entire thing. It's very cool. Get you a Mickey autograph? No, you got to go there and get it yourself. Yes, I've heard of the liquid asphalt spray. Actually, there has been a couple videos that I saw. This one video today, this guy squirted it in the elevator of this hotel, and he had his camera like perched up above, out of view. I don't know how it was out of view in the elevator, but people were coming in. They were just like dying. It's my favorite prank to prank people with. We don't have hardly any wildlife here but the deer in the yards. Well, that's nice. I'd say that's a lot of wildlife. Deer in the yards? That's awesome. We've got a lot of squirrels. We've got geese. We've got ducks. And we've got birds all over. It's wonderful. Have you heard about Leaf Candy's farts in fruit candies? No, I have not. I've got something really interesting coming up for a review. You guys are gonna, I don't know about this. I found it when I was shopping over at Walmart last night and picked it up. It sounds really weird. So it should be pretty interesting. And I'm trying to think whether I want to introduce a new series to start this one in. Because it's pretty strange, or just make it a regular review of just something weird. I don't know yet. No hot chicks walking around. Well, maybe the baby ducks were with the mama ducks. Whoppers. I love Whoppers. I freaking love Whoppers. That's one of my favorite candies, is Whoppers, malted milk balls. I like that stuff. That's good. Wow, we got like 5 minutes. 5 minutes to go. The Leaf Candy Company. Yeah, that sounds very familiar. Saw a cougar in your backyard? Holy crap. Did he just kind of wander off? Or did he eat your dog? That'd be scary. Weird name, great tasting candy. Michael, I bet that's, is that something over in your neck of the woods? Because, I mean, I've never heard of that. But, I mean, you have Whoppers over there. Steve just donated $1 and he's not even competing with Kippy anymore. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it very much, sir. Self-high-five, sir. In your face, in your nose. How do I feel about Menards? What is that? I don't know what that is. There is such an animal. You do not, Hellraiser. I doubt that very much. In a city that has coyotes? Coyotes in the city? I'm surprised they don't take care of that. That'd be kind of scary. And Todd Riddle has given us DDP self high five to Steve. Wow. Okay, one last trivia question. We didn't make it very far, did we? Let me find something that is short. Okay, here's something. Where is Club 33? You should know what Club 33 is if you're a Disneyland fan. Where is Club 33? First person to answer that question gets absolutely nothing except for the recognition that you knew it. All right, Steve. Thank you so much, sir, for the donations and for moderating the chat. Everybody give Steve a couple GGs or a self high five for keeping the chat classy and just being a good guy. Saginaw. Wow. A watch your cat warning. I bet. Friggin', I bet those coyotes eat it up. Ooh, kitties. I'm gonna go eat the kitties. Ketchup and mustard cake. Ugh. Anaheim. Sonic. Yeah, but where in Disneyland is it located? Smarty. Miami. Yeah, now I can pay the mortgage. I rent, so I don't have a mortgage. On Earth. Yeah, that's a good guess there, Rose. So nobody knows what part of Disneyland 33 is. Club 33 is in. Oh, Dilbert, you're very wrong. Not on the moon. I've never been to Club 33, although I have seen it. And Club 33 is in New Orleans Square. Club 33 is located in New Orleans Square. Club 33 is hard to get into, and it's hard to be a member of it. Club 33 is the only place in Disneyland that serves alcoholic beverages. Very long waiting list to get in. I mean years to get into Club 33, and I think the dues are like in the thousands, I think. Something like that. Google it, look it up. It's crazy. I've actually watched some videos where people have videotaped inside of it. It's very, very ritzy. No, ESPN Zone would be in downtown Disney. Is that still even there? I haven't been to Disneyland in many years. 30-year VA loan on our house. Ooh, wow. How much longer you got to pay on that, Todd? Mickey Mouse pancakes. I went to a character breakfast. When my son was little, we took him to a character breakfast. That was fun. It was at one of the hotels, and I can't remember which one, but it was cute. It was fun. Stop talking about my farts. My farts are private. Lots of strange Disney foods not found anywhere. I love the strawberry churros that they had at Christmas time. Oh man, those were one of my favorites. I've never had the famous turkey leg. And I think that was originally a Disney World thing, and then they moved it over to Disneyland just recently. In fact, I think Ian reviewed that, and I think Joey did too, as a matter of fact. I can't remember. I'll have to look. But never had that either. 2720-ish, not long. That's a long time, man. I'm not going to be around that much longer. At least I hope not. Yes, I may be streaming on Twitch later on. Maybe in another hour. I don't know for sure. Don't take that as gospel. I'll definitely be on tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Pacific. But I'm still playing. I'll probably come on for a while. It'll probably take me another, after the stream's over, probably another half hour, something like that. Because I want to go over and get a refill at 7-Eleven, and then I've got to get everything set up for that. Orlando is a 30-minute ride for me. That's not very far. Not too bad. Oh, Nightbutt makes an appearance. Hi, Nightbutt. I've been to SeaWorld. I liked SeaWorld. That was fun. I love animals, just plain and simple, man. I choked on a turkey leg bone and almost died. Never been back. Over at Disney World or Disneyland, Rose? I mean, that was a fluke, of course. I mean, it's not going to happen every time. But that's it. I'm glad you're okay. I am glad you're okay. Okay, so anyway, it is 5 after, and I'm going to have to go, because if I'm going to get on Twitch, twitch.tv/oldnerdreviews, then I got to get ready for it. And like I said, I'll probably tonight, since it's a rush job and kind of an impromptu, I'll probably just do my time at Porsche, which is actually really fun, but it doesn't force me to set up my steering wheel and everything for driving. That'll probably happen tomorrow. So anyway, check out the website and tell me what you guys think. oldnerdreviews.com. Leave me a message on like Facebook or Twitter. Let me know what you think. I think it's coming along pretty cool. But anyway, thanks everybody for being here. Appreciate it so much. For you on Twitch, the play, they call it a rerun now. I don't know why they call it a rerun, but the playlist will start in about 10 minutes. So if you missed this and you want to watch it, go ahead, or just come back and, well, no, I don't think I'm going to start the playlist since I'm on a stream. So I won't start the playlist over at Twitch. But if you missed any of tonight's chat over on YouTube, it'll probably be up in like an hour and a half. It takes that long to process over on YouTube. I don't know why. But thanks everybody for donating. Thanks everybody for just being here and chatting. It was a lot of fun, as usual. You guys make my weekend. I mean, it's not a weekend anymore. I'm still used to Saturday chats. Check out the podcast. I do podcasts, not every day, but they just got it to go out to Spotify. So I actually have Old Nerd Radio on Spotify now, which is very cool. I'm making my move. And I've got something to share with you guys in probably a week. It may be as soon as a week, and it may be something as big as what VidBlogger Nation was when I did VidBlogger Nation for 3 seasons on Xfinity On Demand. But I can't say anything right now. I don't know if I'm supposed to say anything right now, so I'm not going to say anything right now until I know for sure what's going on. Alrighty. Hey, New! You tripped in right at the last, but that's okay. You're over on Twitch, so I'm going to be streaming there in like maybe a half hour, maybe 45 minutes, something like that. So hang tight, man. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with the end jazz music. So anybody who wants to grab their pillow and hold her tight and doze off, you can do it with the jazz music. And I'll see you next Monday. And I'll see you with another review on Wednesday, 9 a.m. Actually, it may be 12 because I've been starting to do it at a little bit later and making you guys, if you want to see it early, you have to go over to Twitch. I think I'm going to start doing that. So go over to Twitch if you want to see it at the regular time of 9 a.m. Pacific, or you can wait for it on YouTube at noon. So anyway, overkill, all that information for you. So anyway, you guys have a good one. Thanks so much. Love you all, and good night.